Alright, so fireball. Oh, nice back there. I think this matchup depends a lot on like how much space each player can control, you know? Because like if Ganondorf cuts off the space for Ganondorf, I don't think Mario has like good enough hitboxes to like get him out. While if Ganondorf doesn't have, there's a lot of space in between them, the fireballs become in play. But even though fireballs lose to hitboxes apparently.
Yeah, the good thing is I think once Mario gets in, it doesn't look like Red can really do a lot. Because it's like Nate can fare into down smash or whatever, and Ganon's not going to be able to shield grab it or anything. Wow!
It's still a meteor that looks vicious, but it's a meteor.
Yeah, at least it did a bunch of damage.
Also, crouch cancel is more in play for Ganondorf here than for Mario. And Mario has a pretty good crouch cancel. Just Ganon's move all like break it.
Yeah. I tried a crouch cancel attack Nashun, but he just won't let me. All of his attacks are like taking crouch cancel into account, so I'm never able to punish it using crouch cancel.
Yeah, I think jab is like the biggest thing that you gotta crouch cancel from Nate.
Yeah.
You have to crouch cancel grab, but your grab sucks, so you might not be able to. That was a really bad down B.
So which of these players would you rather fight?
Red Ranger. I think the matchup is in like Wario's favor by like heavy, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I think Mario like.
I feel like Nate's gotten close a few times against you. He's never upset you, but I feel like he can one of these days.
He was one of the few players I had struggled with. You know, like when I was like dominating around like the Symbiote era.
Yeah.
He was a player that I couldn't beat. There's always been like that one player.
I feel like the number of the chance that Nation has to beat you correlates with the number of crazy forward smash ending combos that he gets.
Oh yeah, he ended me twice like in that one game. But
yeah, like if he gets like a bunch of forward smashes, then like he probably wins.
Well, I feel like I can control neutral a lot more against Ganon because Ganon's slow.
Yeah, this matchup looks a little gruesome.
I think Nate made a mistake by taking him here. At this stage.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Cause like.
Oh no, they play here every time.
Well, they do, but like I feel like Mario has a disadvantage on this stage because his forwarder kills off the top.
Yeah.
And then Ganondorf always kills off the side.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I don't know. These players like have played each other a lot.
I don't even think that the walled sides make that much of a difference.
No,
because the bounces is so close that Mario should just be able to recover normally anyway.
Yeah, it does give him that extra mix-up because he can option select the up B. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
So he can like be like up B. Oh, they're holding ledge. Now let me wall jump. You know, which is really cool. that's more. That's not an option select. That's what is it? Is it an option select? Yeah, it is an option select.
All right, so they're still going for it. There we go.
Stubbornness is not when you set to Nate.
Yeah, I mean, there was like the last set we watched, which is Red Ranger versus Venom. Venom won game 1 on PS2, and Red Ranger immediately ran it back.
And now
both me and Gunthers were saying, it's like, we don't think PS2 is a very good pick for this matchup. And then he lost game 2 on the same stage. And then he stopped running it back, and then won the set.
Yeah, and just going back to that set, just as we're talking about it, I think Venom made the biggest mistake by taking him to 2.
Fountain? I feel like taking Red to Fountain was a bad move.
That was a really bad move. You might like the stage, but Ganondorf definitely loves that stage.
Yeah. Like, you should have just taken him to Battlefield that game, because it's like Fountain, but it gives you a little bit more space, so you work out.
And not the wonky platforms where Ganon benefits off straight hits, while like I don't feel like Falcon benefits as much as from straight hits. But let's go back to this game. Red Ranger is playing on fire today.
He's playing pretty well.
Like he usually gets like 4th or 5th place, but now he's a contender to get top 2.
Well, the problem is, Red Ranger came up to me. He's like, because I didn't enter, he had to fight Red Ranger. I mean, no, Red Ranger came up to me and said, because I didn't enter, he had to fight Jake.
He would have to fight me.
No, normally I'd have to fight Red Ranger, and then I'd knock him out, and then I'd lose to Jake. So because I didn't enter, this is like a completely alternate world bracket where like Red always upsets Jake and shit, you know, and Red gets like 3rd all the time.
And also, like, if you're in the bracket, I'm in one side of the bracket and you're in the other, and I've never lost to Red Ranger either, so he has a rough winner set.
Yeah, but because he got matched up with Jake, he had a pretty good tournament. He likes fighting Jake, I feel.
Yeah, I think so. I think he just likes Falcon in general, because, like, Ganondorf main Falcon.
Oh, yeah.
It's not. This is less lopsided than last time.
Yeah, I mean, they play here often enough. I feel like half the stages they play on are probably even matchups, just because they've played the matchup so many times.
Yeah.
They played the stage in that matchup so many times.
I feel like the biggest trick to playing against your friends is like that you start throwing in curveballs against them. You know, the stuff that you would never do, and you know you would never do it. You know.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know what Ganondorf would do in that sense, because I don't main Ganondorf for Mario, but like. It happens a lot with Jose. Jose or I'll throw curveballs at him, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, because that's where you get your big damage, because you're like, oh, I expect them to do this because I play you all the time, you know?
Yeah, it's like, you know that they know what you're going to do.
Yeah.
So you just got to do something different. That's crazy. That's like a read of a read. It's like, I'm going to read that you're reading this, so I'm going to throw out this read.
That's what happens when you play somebody on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like that with you and Tanner.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean...
Oh, that was...
I definitely know everything he's going to do, and he knows everything I'm going to do. So...
But who doesn't know what you're going to do? Just kidding.
I don't know, but...
Ivysaur just is really safe, so like you were just like, we'll just let him do it again.
I don't feel quite as much that I need to throw in as many curveballs when I play Tanner. It's mostly like I know what it takes from me to beat him, and I just have to focus really hard on getting the right options.
For the longest time, you said he was better than you. I'm like, what happened? Like you?
No, I feel like we've always been the same.
Yeah?
It's just that he's sort of out of practice because he doesn't go to as many events. Yeah.
And then you see again the run back here. And, I don't know. I just feel like after you lose twice, you have to cut your losses.
Yeah, you have to like be like, all right, maybe I like this on paper, maybe it's good for me on paper. But you just lost your twice, so like reconsider because, you know, clearly it's not working out.
You know what stage that happens to me on? When I lose on Smash Bros. I'm like, I know I can win on it. Because Smash Bros is such a neutral stage.
It's like maybe this person's just really feeling Smash Bros today for whatever reason.
I don't think I've beaten you on Smash Bros in a long time. Oh, nice edge guard, and he let him come back. Yeah, he had the kill and then he upbeat him back on. I don't know if he had to upbeat, but like it looked like he didn't. Sweet spot. It always amazes me that every person can like sweet spot with their character. Because I'm like, it looks, because like when I think of somebody doing something, I think about it from my perspective, you know? And I'm like, I would have missed that sweet spot. Like,
like a Pikachu player, watching Axe recover is insane. Because like I don't even understand this up B, but he like manages to recover from magical places every time, and I'm like, how in the world do you get this good at this recovery?
Or like when I'm watching Fox players, I'm just like, ledge dash, don't ledge dash, you're gonna suicide, and they just do it as perfect as possible, like frame perfect. And I'm like, oh, I would have missed it.
Yeah. Ganondorf seems like an especially hard character to sweet spot with because his hand sticks out. It seems like he just dies a lot of the time because of that.
Yeah. Nate finally got the upper hand in one of the games.
Yeah. Maybe it'll go in his favor.
I want to see the East Nation in this game.
East Nation.
I think that's when he does the forward smash to the right. West Nation is when he does to the left, I think, and then Forbidden Nation is wave dash down.
Wave dash in place. Forward smash. Forbidden Nation.
Kinda says that we don't get brackets like these often because usually everybody's in attendance.
Yeah, usually every seating is the same too, which is the big thing.
But like, the problem
it's
with
like
I
always fight Jake, you always fight whoever.
I actually get more different brackets than you guys.
That's true because fourth seed switches up a lot. You, me, and Jake go to a lot of tournaments.
Yeah.
So for all three there, we're all three top 3 seeds. But fourth changes very often, and you have to fight that person.
Like
and fifth.
It's usually like it's a combination of Jose V, Arrow, Red Ranger, and
IPK, I guess.
IPK, yeah. That's a combination of players I have to. But yours is always Venom.
Yeah. Always.
Ooh, let's see if we can bring this back. One hit. Oh. Take left. Oh, that was really bad, Nate, learn how to edge guard.
Oh, he went for it.
Yeah.
That could have worked. Nate could have jumped into that or something.
Suicide. Oh, what, Nate?
And he gets on.
There
he goes.
Oh my god! He got so lucky. And I think I got a play.
Yeah, you gotta go up and fight Red now.
Tell him how good